Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of April 12th, 2026. It is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, now let's begin. Okay. I'm going to try to slow it down for you because I got a couple of comments from the Sagittarius collective last time around that was like, you're talking too fast. So there's a little icon bar in this video. After the premiere, you'll be able to watch the video, click on the icon, and you can speed me up or slow me down to your liking. Okay. So I'm sorry. Sometimes I channel very quickly. Sometimes I don't. And sometimes I have way too many cups of coffee during the day. So please forgive me. What's happening into the Sagittarius collective? I'll try to be more, I'll try to slow it down a bit for you moving forward. For the Sagittarius collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements for the week of April 12th, 2026. What does Sagittarius not see coming this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. For the week of April 12th, ego. Her ego getting in the way of a connection. The bottom of the deck, we have bankrupt. Okay. Why is ego something that Sagittarius does not see coming this week? Sorry if you're hearing the dogs barking. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. They're not my dogs, they're my neighbor's dogs. Why is ego something they do not see coming this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, we have the Empress. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. And we have the Magician. The situation, environment, or connection that you're dealing with. Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Six of Wands. Ugh. Okay. Let's focus on you for a second. Let me clarify some of these cards here. Quite the stark contrast here in energies. The Empress. Why is Sagittarius in the Empress energy this week? Whether you're masculine or feminine, do not be offended. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Empress is clarified by the Chariot. It's go time, baby. Four of Cups and the Fool. Talk about go time. Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Tower, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Are you sure about this? Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here for Sagittarius? One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Wands is clarified by Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Swords. And the Magician. Why is the Magician here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Magician is clarified by Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Justice. Oh, I know about this person. Tell me more about this person, this Page of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Devil, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Swords. You can just stay right there. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. So, Sag, you, this week, there's a connection or a partnership here in your life that's not going well. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to be the tarot reader that tells you this is the week of reconciliation. This is the week that you decide, I'm going to pivot. I have poured too much pentacle resources into this one particular connection, whether it's love, time, money, talent, and I don't know who this is, whether it's professional, platonic, or romantic to you. You're deciding, I'm very disappointed in this person, or I'm very disappointed at the state of this connection, but at the same time, I'm not going to allow it to hold me back. So we have the Empress. You are birthing, nurturing, creating some new opportunity here in your life. You're deciding to move forward with it, even though in the Four of Cups, you really would like to have this person's inclusion or participation in whatever this forward movement here, is for you. And this could be as, I don't want to say as simple, but you want to take a trip. It's quite possible with the Chariot. You want to take a trip and you want your friend to come along, and your friend has their own issues going on and they choose not to go with you. And you're like, you know what? I'm just going to go on vacation without you. So it's like even though there's some disappointment here because you're not receiving the response or the cooperation that you hope to have received from this person, you're like, I'm going to do it anyway. Or I'm going to pivot and do it anyway. Or I'm moving in this direction anyway. So the Six of Pentacles, we have the Tower, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Five of Cups. Again, either because of what has transpired here, you're pivoting in another direction, or this is something you really wanted to do with this person, and they just don't want to be part of it at this time. You're choosing to go ahead, move forward, and do it anyway. Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Swords. Your intuition is telling you to do this, to go on this path, to learn this, to travel, like whatever this is for you. Your intuition is telling you, do it, right? That Fool, take the leap of faith. Your mind, the Nine of Swords, is like, I don't know. I don't know, because this was something that I really wanted to do with this person, with this friend, with this family member, with this lover. So what you seem to be doing here, and I'm not going to lie to you, what you seem to be doing here is, I'm moving forward anyway with whatever this is, but I'm also manifesting that somewhere down the line, this person joined me. Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords. That's what's clarifying the Magician. So I'm going to go ahead and start booking my plans to go on vacation. And although my friend said no, just using that as an example, I'm going to manifest that by the time it actually comes to vacation time, they choose to go with me. I'm going to go ahead and launch this business anyway. I was hoping this person would be a business partner. They have other things going on in their life. They're choosing not to be. But I'm hoping that by the time I'm ready to actually launch the business, that they'll be a willing business partner or participant, or they'll, support this venture in some way. That seems to be what's going on here. Your ego is a little hurt. I'm not going to lie to you, because we're clarifying the ego card. Your ego is a little bit hurt that you have to pivot in this direction, or you have to do this on your own, or you have to go it alone, because this person is bankrupt. Bankrupt card. Oh, right behind that, broke. Yeah. So you're finding this person to be spiritually or emotionally or financially broke. And they seem to be a bit heartbroken. Not going to lie to you. They seem to be a bit heartbroken that you're deciding to not wait for them, or you're deciding to do this without them, or you're pivoting in another direction. What they don't know is you are manifesting that somewhere down the line, you're hoping and praying that they join you on this. Tell me more about what's going on with this person. So for this person, we have the Ten of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. It's almost like when they receive like communication from you, that's the feeling that I get here. Like you're telling them, hey, I want to do this, or I really want you to be part of this. And they receive that news and they say no. It's almost in the Six of Wands, like they're hoping that you will be successful with whatever it is here that you're doing or working on, or maybe relocating. They're hoping that you're successful without them. But the Ten of Swords to the Page of Pentacles, it's like when they receive this news or invitation from you or something like that, they're a no. But it's not a no. It's a no, I can't do that, or no, I can't go on vacation. Again, just using that as an example. But I hope that you go, and I hope that you have a great time. The Devil, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Swords. There's something going on here with this person, and I don't think you're fully aware of it. There's a reason why they can't fully participate with you, even though they wish you luck or success or victory with this. What is going on with this person? What is going on with this person? They are heartbroken that you're choosing to go it alone, or disappointed. One more shuffle. Thank you. Again, I want to go to the movies. Would you come with me? No, I can't go with you. I have too much going on. You're like, okay, well, I'm going to buy the tickets online anyway, and I hope come Friday night you change your mind. That seems to be what's happening here. And they're like, regrettably, I can't go. But that Devil, there's a shadow aspect here. So there's a reason why they can't do this with you, a reason why they can't support you. What is the reason? The Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. This person's stuck. This person is stuck. There's some kind of fears, anxieties, depression, focusing on the wrong things, some toxic pattern or trait. This person is stuck. So they're going to watch you move forward and work on this, or attend this, or travel to, whatever this is. And I see you here saying, I'm going to do it without you, because Okay, your ego is hurt. And this is kind of the feeling of like, well, like, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Let me know how it goes, or let me know if you enjoy the movie. But this person is stuck. Got the Seven of Pentacles. I got the Hierophant. This person, this is very stuck energy. This is like, okay, you go do that, and I'm going to work on something else, and good luck with that, and let me know how it goes. I wish I had more for you, but I don't. It just appears here that you're looking to work with someone or collaborate with something or do something with someone, and they're not capable of doing it. There's some shadow aspect of themselves that's getting in the way, and you're deciding, I can do this without you. I'm pivoting in another direction, or I'm going to move forward and do this. And I think you're shocking yourself as well as them by doing this. I think they maybe expected you to wait. I think they expected you to wait. And you're like, nope, done waiting. Again, your intuition is calling you to do this, to learn this, to go there, to travel, to take that leap of faith. Even though your mind is like, wait a minute, maybe we should wait for them, or we'll wait for them to get their shit together. But your intuition is like, no, this is the time. So I think that's what you're doing here this week, Sag. I think you're going to move forward and just manifest. I hope one day down the line, or whenever, you know, I get to where I'm going, I hope that they show up. That seems to be what's happening here. But this person's very stuck, very stubborn, not wanting to look at themselves, wishing you well, but unable to participate or join you at this time. And again, there's a lot of stuck, stubborn, and shadow aspects of themselves that they're going to need to work on. Let's get you 3 cards of advice when it comes to this exciting new chapter here. 3 of Pentacles, told you, something that you're working on. One more shuffle. Thank you. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. 10 of Swords. You can do this without this person. They had the 10 of Swords here as well. 7 of Pentacles. You don't have to wait for them. You are fully capable of building this and creating this and collaborating with others, or learning whatever this is, or fulfilling this wish, dream, or goal that you have. You're fully capable of having victory with it, of having success with it. You don't need their participation. Even though you might feel a little backstabbed or betrayed that they're not helping you, or they're not, you know, moving forward with you, or and I think they're going to verbally tell you this, because this is a 3rd decan in Gemini, but it's also the sun in Gemini. So this is, okay, you can't do this, but tomorrow I'm going to do it myself. That seems to be, or, you know, I'll just go ahead and do it myself. So although you're disappointed, this is telling you you can be disappointed in their decision, but you can still choose to move forward and do this anyway. Any advice on what they should do with this person this week? Any advice what they should do with this person this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice for this person. King of Wands, 7 of Wands, look at that, and the Fool. You just tell them, okay, you stay there, you focus on whatever it is that you need to focus, or you work out whatever issues you're having there, but I'm going to take that leap of faith anyway, and you're not going to stop me. Bottom of the deck, the 2 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. And there's that King of Swords again, to the Magician. This is the person you're manifesting. So you're telling this person, okay, you go do you go take care of your stuff, whatever it is that you have going on. You're not going to stop me from pursuing this. I'm going to do it anyway. And I hope that down the line, you end up joining me. I actually think you're going to verbally say this to this person. But in the interim, I'm not going to allow you to hold me back from that. That's what I have for you at this time. This is a big power move for you. But again, clearly telling this person, you're not going to stop me from doing this. I just hope that by the time I get there, you're by my side. If not, someone else will be. That seems to be what you're telling them. That's what I have for you, Sag, for the week ahead. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, good luck with this. Don't let them stop you. And I want to tell you congratulations ahead of time, because whatever this is, I think you will be highly successful with it. As always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.